Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Hi and hello to all of my lovelies, my beauties, my royalties. Let's get that piping, boiling, scorching hot petty tea out. If you like it cold, hold the ice because the ice is a hot mess in these streets. Don't forget about the Epstein files either. You know? You know. Okay, so yeah, also don't forget about the Patreon. It's like most of it, a lot of it's free now. I'm posting a lot of free content because I have to show off the ignorance of this country and of people and the racism, the hatred, the bigotry. Yeah, and also the sexism, especially off the dating apps, the reality. So many people don't believe in the reality of what's going on with humanity. Yeah, it's really toxic. It's pretty bad. Kind of like my dating life. Yeah. Mm. Because, okay, let's continue. Let's continue. And don't forget to take that very deep breath. Trust me. Ooh, you're going to need a few deep breaths with a teaspoon of sugar. Yeah, yeah. But let's continue because Mr. Spider, that no good piece of scum, he's lower than scum. Yeah. Because with Hinge and the profile, with everybody in their profiles, you state your standards, or at least I save my time and I try to list everything out. But so many men don't care or pay attention, and some men, they see it, they read it, but then they still match. And then when you're like, oh well, I see you're conservative, or I see you don't want any more kids, and they're like, oh well, I'll convince you to not have any more. Like, just help me with my kids. Oh well, yeah, you don't know yet, but I'm gonna make you conservative. I'm gonna teach you. Mm. Then I block, and some people ask, why do you swipe right on these? Because I'm curious. I'm curious. Do they read? Do they pay attention? And some of them, yes, they do. But with the sexism and the patriarchy, some of them are so convinced they think they're special. And see, Mr. Spider thinks he's special. And this is how I know he never listened to my episodes, because he would tell me, don't talk about your trauma. You treat your trauma like your armor. But he didn't pay attention. He's so dim-witted, stupid, ignorant, naive, and just a moron that he did not realize what he was doing. He knows what he was doing, though. And see, that's the thing. Like, even I try to say he knew exactly what he was doing. And he's proud of what he thinks nothing was wrong with what he did. And he thinks, as a woman, I should just get over it. I should just, like, oh, you used me. Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. We're still gonna be friends. Even though you see me as just a disabled body, that, oh, you can use me until you're done with me because, oh, no one else is gonna want me. No one else is gonna date me, so just use me. Yeah. hmm But he sees nothing wrong with that. Oh, humanity. Because in dating profiles, in all of my dating profiles, I list my standards, and this is why so many men hate me. And again, he tells me, don't talk about your trauma. But if he had actually listened, because I tell him, once someone breaks up with me, once someone shows me who they are, I want nothing else to do with them. I judge them based off their actions, off their words, what they do, and how I see them. Once I see they're a bad person, once I see that they're a villain within my life, I want nothing to do with them. And he knows this because he's listened, quote unquote, listened. Because, yeah, no, I just think he wanted noise in his vehicle while he drove, because this idiot did not pay attention. And he thought he was special. Like, see, each of these men think they're special. Oh, well, she wouldn't be friends with the other guys, but she's going to be friends with me. because if I ever need her again, if I ever need access again to her bubbly personality or her, like, whatever she has to offer, her friendship, her guidance, she's really attentive. She's really personable. Yeah, I'm special. So I'm just gonna like disregard her and throw her out whenever I want, but she'll come back to me because I'm special. He has not paid attention because I've never played that card. I've shown him the messages from Mr. No Heart. Mr. No Heart, if you're still listening to these episodes, just know I show your messages. I do. You should be ashamed of yourself with how you treated me. Mr. Spider, too, but Mr. Spider's so stupid and dumb that he listened to the stories about you, but he then did the same exact storyline, but he expects different results. He's so dumb. He expects different results. He thinks I'm gonna be his friend. Like, oh, now he knows I'm never gonna be his friend. And he's only sorry that he told the truth. He didn't realize June 2nd, when he broke up with me, that it was a wrap. I wanted answers because, see, this is the thing. I'm so bubbly and personable and things like that, that it's like, yes, I'm going to pour out my feelings and do everything like that. I'm going to be the nice girl. I'm going to be the crit because I know, like, he responded when I played the nice girl. As long as I was just a damsel in distress and been like, but what did I do wrong? And what did I put? And yeah, I wrote a whole long, because I was just like, I want answers. I've learned how to get answers, and I got my answer. He thinks I'm dumb. Or he thought I was going to be so pathetic that I'd be like, but I want to be your friend. No, I didn't want to be your friend. Oh, and then this stupid idiot, he was like, after he told me the truth, he was like, I really enjoy reading your novelettes. I want to read them more. I want you to write. I want you to continue writing me. Are you stupid? He is so stupid. And see, and I'm enjoying saying this now because all of the times he called disease stupid, all of the times he called disease just a moron. He doesn't know how he got the job. He's not that smart. He's not that bright. But now look at him. He was stupid enough to try to deal with me. Like, you saw that you were not compatible with me. Because I thought we were compatible because I read his profile. I thought everything looked good. I was just, and I'm like, okay, you're going through a broken heart or like a divorce, broken heart situation. Like, you can't stand the ex wife, but you're hurt because it's ending. But oh, this man, yeah, he wants not only to be Facebook official, but then he promised to take me on one of those romantic train rides this summer. And I was preparing for that. I was getting ready for that. But, like, you know what else he did? Because it's like, some people are going to be like, well, maybe he didn't show you all the signs that he was serious about the relationship. This man, on two different dates, one of the dates he showed me some court papers, page by page, wanting me to read the entire document. The day his divorce was finalized was on a date night, wanting me to read line by line his divorce contract, his divorce paperwork. That was date night. And I, like, he doesn't realize I'm sitting there like, okay, like, why is he showing me this? This is none of my business. Like, because I'm thinking he must still be stuck on her, and I still think he is. I don't think he wants to admit it, I don't think he wants to admit that he's jealous of her new husband. Because this woman got married to a new man less than 2 months. I think it was a month, but I think it was less than 2 months after her divorce was final. And oh, she was with this man while still married. What, like, yeah, and they are an example of polygamy of how I don't think like, yeah. It's like if it works for you, I love that for you, boo. I love it. Maybe I would just need to find the right partner who I can actually trust. But like with their relationship, it was only for her. Only she was allowed to. Because he went on a date and kissed one woman. She moved out of state because no, that was a no. That's why he ended up in my state, because she was trying to make sure that didn't continue. But she could go out with men and women, whoever she wanted, and bring men home to live with them. And she, but I still think he was jealous. I still think he wants her. Nothing's ever going to change my mind with that. And oh, he had the nerve to say, "You can't say I don't love you." What in the world? Like, you never loved me. You loved that I was a professor. That's the only thing. Like, you wanted the prestige. You wanted that kind of title because you wanted to make her jealous. It's like you saw that I had a disability, but you were just like, whatever. It's like, yeah, she's gonna verbally ABWC you, but once I'm done with you, once I like, cause yeah, once he got a newer vehicle, once, people started hitting on him, he was like, oh, I can date now. More people want me, so I don't need you anymore. That's exactly what he did. But he wants me to be his friend. He wants me to act like he did with his idiotic, no good gremlin of an ex wife. In my opinion, she's a no good, stupid, ignorant, bigoted, no, just. But yeah, so many people expect you to just deal with their ignorance and deal with how terrible they'll treat a human being. He used me, and he had like he admitted that he used me, and he's only upset because he was like, I shouldn't have told you the truth because I he still thinks we were gonna be friends. He doesn't realize I wrote that 20 page. Yeah, it was 20. Like, oh, it was only 20 page because I put it in large print because since he wears glasses, and I knew that would kind of give him more guilt because I'm like, see, I care about your eyesight. I care that I want you to be able to read this. So I put this in, I want to say 16 or 18 font. And I want to make sure you're able to read this. I really do. No, I wanted my answer. And I knew if I drew out enough or if I said enough, it'll convince him to tell me the truth. That's what I wanted. I was never going to be his friend. You used me. You showed me who you really are. Yeah, he took advantage of me. He never wanted me. Especially like there was a time where he made sure to tell me that he wasn't attracted to black women. And I was like, hold on, wait, I'm black. And he was like, yeah, you're the only black woman I swiped right on. He only liked me because I was a professor. The only reason he wanted my title. He only wanted my title because religion and my race and my disability, that's 3 strikes. I should have been out. He should have swiped left. Or he should have been like, you know what? We should just be friends. But he only wanted to be friends with me after he was done with me, just like how his ex wife was done with him. It's like she used him. She used him to help her with her first divorce. Then she broke up with him. Then she dated her math teacher Then she got pregnant. Then yeah, he didn't want the baby. So now she needed somebody who would fall for it. And then Mr. Spider, he was a good boy. He was a very, very good boy. And he followed her. He would do anything for her. Yeah. And then almost 20 years later, but he thinks, oh, that's how you treat people. But then he wants to call other people stupid. Then he wants to call other people stupid. And I've already listed so many, like he tried to do so many other things. Like he wanted date night 3 times a week, and I'm like, are you sure? That's like, is this not normal? Isn't this normal? I want to see like I want to see you as much as possible. I want to be with you. Mm, mm. So all because it was like all of a sudden religion was a problem just because I watched a K drama, which I'm going to go over on the nerd channel called Heavenly Ever After. I watched so many. I love K dramas, but like, oh, I know why the house burned down. Ooh, watch that one. And oh, there's a really good one where this like only the females have these super strength powers. I'm in the middle of what rewatching it or whatever, but it's like I'm trying to finish my novel. I'm trying to get the candles and greeting cards, blah blah blah, whatever. But yeah, he doesn't like K drama. So, but it's like I brought that one up because it was interesting, and I brought up the pets and the animals because part of me I was just like, I wish they brought more animals, especially endangered animals and or illegally hunted animals. It's like it was mostly just cats and dogs. It's like I wish they would have like mentioned some of the other animals and situations that goes on. But I loved how they showed how spiritually, and this is why I'm kind of going through like a religious adventure, life cycles and how people could be mean and evil in one life cycle and then be the bad. Like it switches with good and bad depending on, and you get to decide which, based off of how you chose to live your last life cycle, how your new one can be, and you're given a menu. But then there was this one guy, oh, he wanted to be Elon Musk. I was just like, ill? Okay, yeah, like, ill. No, disgusting. So yeah, it's like even with how they brought the American politics into it, I like because yeah, K drama mentioning some of the, in my opinion, worst people possible. And so, but yeah, that frustrated him, that annoyed him, and I'm like, you act like I'm trying to convert you. And I've watched so like whenever like, oh, Genie Make a Wish, I brought that one up, and he watched some of it, and he was like, no, I don't like it. He acts like Heavenly Ever After is the only one, and The Extraordinary Lawyer Woo Young Woo. I mentioned so many K dramas, but that one got him so sensitive, and he acts like I'm trying to convert him. I'm like, no. So I okay, just say you don't want me to ever bring up K dramas. That was one K drama. I talk about politics all the time. But okay. And this is why dating profiles matter so much. If you see somebody doesn't want any kids, like, oh, yeah, because in the example that I'm going to be putting in each episode, this woman was on Hinge and this guy lied and he acted like he didn't have any kids. He didn't bring it up until their date. And she doesn't want kids. She doesn't have any kids. Over the phone, she went over this. And with Mr. Spider, okay, now I have the hiccup, so I might have to pause. But with Mr. Spider, I went over this with my disability and everything. And he was just like a little good boy. Uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh, whatever. I'm okay. Oh, who cares? You have a disability? I don't care. Uh-huh, whatever. Uh-huh, uh-huh. He was so stuck on the professor. That's the only reason, like, because he didn't like that I'm black, even. Probably, like, because he, 2 or 3 times, he, like, and throughout the relationship, there were some situations where it's just like, mm. And I would even ask, are you actually attracted to me? What do you mean? Yeah. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. And it was kind of crazy because even with his ex wife, I still think, like, because all of this, well, I'm going to save this for another episode, but what she did around Valentine's Day was hilarious. Yeah, or supposedly. Supposedly what she did. But yeah, so I don't know, just I will be talking about Mr. Spider a lot because it's funny how this man thinks he's special. And even since him, like some of the men on the dating apps, when I keep saying conservative and I keep seeing orange man supporters, I'm like, okay, you see all the racism that the orange man is doing, but you have the nerve to try to swipe right on a black woman? Because I even asked one of them, why did you swipe right on a black woman? Oh, see, you're bringing up race. No, 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 no. Don't. Look at what Republicans are doing right now. Well, it's only for your good. You guys don't know what you're doing. You don't know, like, you guys aren't, like, you guys need to be a part of this country. What? Ooh, the amount of men within, okay, especially, okay, Middle Eastern men. Black women are not just to be used. Do you know how, like, within a month, how many have swiped right on me and within 5 minutes? Can you come over? Oh, can I see you? I bet you're good and bad. Oh, can you show me pictures of yourself? Topless? Oh, can you, like, if you, within, like, all of this is the same day. Some of them within 5 minutes, 5, 10 minutes. There are, like, one guy last night, I have the screenshots. I'm going to post them on Patreon. But within 5 to 15 minutes, can you come over tonight? I want to see you. On his profile, it says long term. On his profile, it says he wants to talk before you meet. I guess just saying hello is talk. That's enough talk. That's getting to know a person good enough, is just saying hello, that you exist or whatever. Because there's been, and some people are like, oh, why are you saying, like, no, because if you know, you know. Because last year, within 2 months, 30 Middle Eastern men, and about 80% of them asked me to sleep with them within one day, like 24 to 72 hours. Yeah. And the rest of, like, a couple of them were honest. Oh, I'm not looking for anything special right now. It's like I'm going to look for someone of my demographic or someone of my culture once I'm ready for marriage, but I'm going to have fun until then. And then when I tell them, well, I'm not going to be that person you have fun with. And then they get mad at me. Some of them even call me out of my name. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. It's been an interesting month because, yeah, already, like, within one, like, within the month, I've already had it happen 10 times. Within the, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, like, yo, there's white men and stuff who, like, every demographic does it, but just the white, like, they just think black women are not worth anything. They think they can just treat us like we are just trash or usable or whatever. It's disgusting. If you don't believe me, look at my Patreon. I have the proof. I don't screenshot all of them because my phone, like, I already have so many pictures, so I can't, like, if you don't believe me, I don't care. I'm at a point where it's like part of my trauma is people not believing me, and that's one reason why, like, especially with my disability when it was undiagnosed and now it's diagnosed and everything like that. But now I'm learning how I need to not trust others because I trusted Mr. Spider. When he told me that he didn't care about my disability, I believed him. When he built the ramp, I was like, how many men are going to do that? And I kept bringing it up because I'm like, men don't do that. When he kept offering to buy things for my disability to make me more comfortable, when he said he was going to give me a key to his apartment, but he can't because since I can't get to the door without the ramp, he said there was no use. But then he says once he get an apartment, he wants to get an accessible one so I could walk in, and he was going to give me a drawer because I taught him about the drawer. He didn't know about that or whatever. But he kept telling me he was going to do anything and everything to make me feel comfortable and don't feel bad about the disability. Like, but he didn't like my disability the entire time. But since I have a disability, he knew nobody else was going to want me. So he took advantage and he used me. But he thinks now that he's done with me, that I'm going to be a good girl and be his friend. That I'm going to be a good girl and obey him. Because that's what he did with his ex wife. He thinks I'm going to be that stupid, that dumb, that ignorant, that naive. He thinks I'm going to play like a little dog, a little puppy. He's only sorry that he told me because literally, I'm not going to read it. But in the last message, because he used AI for one of the letters, he used AI. And I'm like, oh, that's how you write from the heart. That's how you do. Like, you can't say I don't love you. You used AI to write your letter. I never used AI. I don't need to use AI. I know how to write. I know how to write from the heart. I know how to be authentic. I know how to be honest and truthful, something he is not capable of doing. He played me like a fool. He lied to me and used me, and he's proud of it. He thinks nothing's wrong with it. He thinks I should just be a good little girl and be his friend now. He had his chance to be my friend before, and he said no. And see, he never listened because over the last month, men from my past, like it's like I said in one of my past episodes, it's kind of like my, like kind of like the Batman symbol went up in the air. I feel like once I got single, that symbol went up in the air because so many men from my past, all of a sudden, you're the one that got away. You are so amazing. It's like getting back in the dating world. Like, no, it's like these women don't do what you did. You don't talk. They don't talk to me, and they're not like they don't remind me of appointments, or they don't remember things. And it's like you were just so like sweet, and it's like yeah, it's like I can't stand your education. I still don't think you should have gotten that education, but it's like I'm hoping now maybe it's like we can even try for a kid. What? You call me after 3, 4, 5 years, some of them maybe like 2 years, and you just want me to now just have a kid with you when you cheated on me, hurt me, like some physically hurt me and stuff. But you expect me to just be like, oh, we could try again? And because, yeah, the thing is, I don't block these men because I don't need to, because I'm never going to want them. So if they want to entertain me, entertain me. I've had this channel for 3 years now. Help me create more episodes. Help me create more episodes. Mr. Spider, hopefully, if he's listening, he'll know don't ever talk to me again. Don't you ever come into my existence ever again. I will use it. I will tell it all. I don't care. Thank you so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman. I am of color. and I am handy capable. But most importantly, I am human and you're human too. And I'm also very petty.